You run a very successful company. What was the biggest challenge that you faced when scaling, and what lessons did you learn from it?
That's been quite an adventure, actually. And I've got a book coming out in May called, nope, it's not May anymore. It's because of the coronavirus. It's been pushed forward to July now, called How to Start a Business on Your Kitchen Table. So we started out, it was just myself and my husband, and one goat. And now we have 27 people on the team now, and we ship to 55 countries around the world. So it's been quite an exciting journey. We've had a 6,000% growth over the past 4 years. I think what's been important for us is we were never profit driven. You know, I started this business to look after my son. Then my husband got ill and I was creating solutions for my family's health. We call it Chuckling Goat because it's important to us that the goats are happy. And I have the sense that you create a value-based structure at the heart of your business. And if that value is right and that crystal is right, then the ice palace that you build will be right. If there's distortion at the heart of that crystal, whatever you build is going to be distorted. So, for example, we really try to look after our team members. We could have automated as we grew, but we decided not to. We decided to hire more people and to really pay them well. So that we bring them in at a very high level in an introductory salary. And so a lot of our team members have bought houses, and you know, we're really proud of that. We live in quite an economically depressed part of the world, so it's important to us to pay our staff well. We really look after our goats, and we look after our family, we look after our community. Right now, speaking of skin, actually, we're donating 20% of all of our lotion production to frontliners on the NHS. Because of course they're washing their hands all the time, so they're damaging their skin and they've got sore, cracked hands. And so the last thing they need to be worrying about is, you know, how to get hold of lotion. So we've been, you know, making lotion round the clock and shipping it out to all the NHS frontliners. So that's important to us, to stay engaged with our customers, to try to, you know, do well by doing good. That's really where we try to live. And I tell you, it absolutely works. Hand on heart, I can tell you, you can try to contribute and do a good thing in the world and make a profit at the same time. The two things are not mutually exclusive.
Mm-hmm. And what advice can you share to up-and-coming producers or entrepreneurs, and how they can grow their business?
So I think there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to start their own business after the coronavirus, you know, shutdown has come and gone. It's going to be a little bit like the asteroid hitting the planet, and the environment's going to be completely different. A lot of the old dinosaurs are gone. And what that does is it opens an environment where small businesses can really spring up, just in the same way that the mammals took over after the dinosaurs fell. What I would say is that what your own business is a combination of what you love, what you're good at, what you can get paid for, what the world needs, and where the universe is pushing you. I think about those 5 things. I call that my 5-direction compass. And actually, I've got it tattooed on my wrist right
Wow.
there. It's a Celtic knot. The 5th direction is the direction that the universe is pushing you. And I like to lay those things on top of one another like a Venn diagram. You know, once you get all those things together, you can sort of see, and this is what the world needs right now. What the world needs now is different than what the world needed 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Or even 15 years in the future. So it's important to sort of focus in on that. If you just look at, you know, what you love to do, but not what you can get paid for, that's a hobby. If you look at what the world needs, but not what you love, that's a mission. You know, so all of those things together are your business. And then you'll notice that you're sort of being pushed in a certain direction. Maybe, you know, a friend hands you a book, or you keep seeing a particular idea pop up over and over, or something starts sort of intruding itself into your attention. That's the universe knocking on your door going, go this way, go left instead of right, pick the blue one instead of the green one. You need to really listen as those breezes are kind of filling the sail of your boat, and get a sense of which direction you're being pushed. I think this is a very particular, special time. Very, very challenging, obviously, and very, very difficult. But I really think we're all being called to step forward into, you know, something new and something larger than any individual one of us. We're really being asked to contribute. So the question now is, you know, what's your gift, and how are you being called forward to give that gift to others. So it's an exciting time to be asking that question.
And that message really resonates with me because I studied finance in college and I did banking and private equity. But last year, I was debilitated with severe eczema. And I'm like, I'm young and I thought I was healthy. And th- and I was tired of just getting prescribed steroid cream after steroid cream. And I knew that wasn't the answer. So I just studied for months the science behind nutrition and skin. And I discovered things that doctors or dermatologists just won't tell you. And so the universe was definitely pushing me to create content for people all over the world to help them with their skin problems. And then I get messages from girls in Africa and South America who are suicidal because of their skin and because they have no other option. And I knew this was the right calling for me. And so I continue to create content every single day to get that message across that food is the ultimate medicine.
Well, I couldn't agree more. I think it's a great thing that you're doing, and it's absolutely true. If you want to clear your skin, you must heal your gut. There is no other way. You get topical creams aren't going to do it. Steroids aren't going to do it. There is no chemical. There is no pill. You can do it by healing your gut with food, but it's slow and it takes time. It is, however, a very, very worthwhile path to follow. So well done.
Thank you. Thank you. How has the quarantine affected your business?
So we're still operating by permission of the Welsh Assembly government. And in fact, our business is up by 50% because people, of course, they can't get in to see the doctor for NHS things as they normally would. So they're taking more responsibility, I'm finding. Everything we do is designed to promote gut health. That's the sort of common denominator for all of the products that we sell and that I've innovated. They're all the products are natural. All the products are designed to boost gut health. So I wouldn't say we're happy exactly, but we are very, very busy. We are working around the clock and trying to get our natural health remedies out to as many people as we can.
Mm-hmm. And where do you see your business in 2 years?
We're just launching a line of natural herbal tinctures, which are very, very powerful. Nature has all these amazing remedies that are waiting to be tapped. Where one of them is ashwagandha, which you mentioned cortisol earlier. There's a lot of amazing science about ashwagandha and how it reduces cortisol. So ashwagandha is fantastic for anxiety. We're launching Siberian ginseng, which is great for fatigue. And we're launching shatavari, which is great for hormonal issues. So rather than turning to the chemicals, which then damage your microbiome, we're launching those herbal tinctures. The other thing I'm concentrating now on is I'm fascinated with this whole prebiotic. The kefir that we make is very strongly probiotic. So that's kind of sorted that part of it. But boy, there's all kinds of prebiotics. There's, prebiotics to actually help you process blood sugar, to help with diabetes. There's prebiotics that can help with cholesterol. So that's kind of where my research focus is, in developing the prebiotics that then go along with the probiotics and help resolve the gut issues. So the innovation pipeline is full over the next couple of years. We're going to bring out as many products as we can to help this issue of leaky gut and help people on their way.